Please rise, ladies and gentlemen. The 16th Sangguniang Panlalawigan is now convened for its 68th regular session. The Honorable Vice Governor Adeline M. Angeles presiding.
The 60th regular session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan is now called to order. Requesting the gentleman from Mogpog, Honorable Neril Manggol, to kindly lead the invocation to be followed by the national anthem.
Please pause in silence and feel the presence of the Lord. In the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Amen. Our Father, the Almighty, we earnestly pray and hope for our blessings. Please give us strength individually, both physical and mental, clear vision and capabilities to enable us to deliver the basic services and other needs of our people. Lord, we need your guiding light to guide the road towards a more efficient and transparent governance of our province. We ask that you would guide and direct our session today so that it is full of wisdom, productivity, and respect for one another. Thank you, Lord, for all the bounties our people are enjoying through divine providence. Amen. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Bayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiliw, sa manlulupi, di ka masisingil, sa lagal at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo bakaw, kanilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang nilalaan. Ang isang ng watawat mo'y nagumpay na nakikinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ating magdidilig. Lupa ng araw na kahit magsita, ay langit sa likod. Aming ligaya na patay mamagin, ang lahat ay nagdahil sa'yo.
Requesting our SP Secretary to kindly call the roll.
Honorable Mark Julius P. Caballes, Honorable Aurelio J. Leva III, Honorable Antonio L. Mangkukang III, Honorable Bernardine Opis Mercado, Honorable Mel Gabal R. Encabo, Honorable Mercedes Arrijano, Honorable Danilo R. Red, Honorable Ismael D.P. Lim, Honorable Jose Neril L. Manggol, Honorable Baldomero L. Limpiada, Honorable Lauren A. Rosales. Madam Presiding Officer, with 9 members of the board present, we have the necessary quorum for this afternoon session.
Thank you, Sec. The Chair now declares the presence of quorum. We can proceed with the order of business. Recognizing the floor leader, Honorable Jojo Leva.
Thank you very much, Madam Presiding Officer. Madam Presiding Officer, for the reading and adoption of the minutes of the previous session, I move that we dispense with the reading of the minutes and consider the same as having been read without prejudice to the corrections to be made by the members of the board. I so move.
Is there any objection to the motion by the floor leader? The Chair hears no objection. We can proceed, Honorable Leva.
Proceeding to the corrections by the members of the board, any corrections from the members of the board, may this representation be recognized, Madam Presiding Officer.
Yes, Honorable Leva.
On line 124 to 125, ang annual budget for CY 2024 ay itinukoy sa Committee and Bank sa pangungunahan ng Committee on Appropriation. May this be corrected that ang annual budget for CY 20 ay pinagtibay sa unang pagbasa at itinukoy sa Committee and Bank na pangungunahan ng Committee on Appropriation.
So that will be considered.
It being an ordinance, an appropriation ordinance, it should be approved on first reading.
Thank you, Honorable Leva. Requesting our Secretary to kindly take note of the correction. Any other correction from the floor? Hearing none, yes, Honorable Leva.
Hearing none, Madam Presiding Officer, I move that we approve and adopt the the minutes of the 59th regular session of the 16th Sangguniang Panlalawigan dated October 20, 2023. I so move.
Any second? Duly seconded by Honorable Manggol and Honorable Mangkukang. Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The minutes of the October 20, 2023 session is now adopted.
Madam Presiding Officer, for the approval and amendment of the agenda for today's agenda, we have one privileged speech to be rendered by Honorable Baldomero L. Limpiada. We don't have any question hour. For the messages and correspondence from the Governor, we have 3 items plus one additional item, one additional item. That is the memorandum of agreement with the Department of Agriculture regarding the Dairy Authority, regarding the Livestock Development Project, certified urgent from Governor Presbytero Velasco Jr. Then for the communications and petitions, we have 3 items. We don't have any municipal ordinance for review of the board. For the proposed ordinance, we don't have any. For the proposed resolution, we have 3 items plus additional proposed resolution from Bukalmaki Caballes, a proposed resolution 2023-427 regarding PLDT to reopen a business center in the province of Marinduque, and another proposed resolution authored by the Honorable Vice Governor is the proposed resolution increasing by 100,000 the financial assistance to the Boy Scout of the Philippines, Girl Scout of the Philippines, and Red Cross. And another proposed resolution is being proposed by the Honorable Bernardine E. Opis Mercado, congratulating a certain Liasos, also included in the Strasuk. Maybe it will be dig deeper by the Honorable Mercado, or he will explain the details later. For the committee reports, we have 2. We don't have any unfinished business for the day, and unassigned business. We don't have any proposed ordinance for review of the third and final reading. Madam Presiding Officer, may I move for the adoption of today's agenda as amended? I so move.
Any objection to the motion of the Chairman of the Committee on Rules for the amended agenda? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The amended agenda is now adopted.
Madam Presiding Officer, may I ask to recognize the gentleman from Mugpog representing the Provincial Federation of Legal ng mga Barangay for his privileged speech.
The gentleman from Balanacan is now recognized, Honorable Baldomero Limpiada.
Magandang hapon po, Madam Chair, at sa aking mga kasamaang bukal. Ang paksa po na aking pribileo, pananalita, pikto ng panibagong operasyon ng Balanacan Port sa mga malilit na negosyante at individual na umaasa sa nasabing port para sa kanilang pangkabuhayan. Kagalang-galang ng tagapangulo at mga kasamang bukal. Ang representasyon pong ito ay tumayo ngayong hapon upang iparating sa kagalang-galang na kapulungan ito ang mga hinaing ng ating mga kababayan sa Barangay Balanacan. Gayon na din ang aking personal na naging obserbasyon sa panibagong operasyon ng Balanacan Port. Nitong mga nakaraang araw po ay tumungo ang inyong lingkod sa Balanacan Port na nasasakupan ng aming barangay. At bilang kanilang punong barangay upang tingnan ang kalagayan ng ating mga kababayan na naninirahan dito. Sa atin pong pagdating sa nasabing lugar, bagaman ay madalas tayong naririto ay tila may malaking pagbabago sa nasabing lugar, partikular sa area ng dating gate ng Balanacan Port, kung saan ay madalas nating makita na masaya at abala ang maraming tao dahil sa maya't mayang pagdatal ng mga sasakyan at pasahero na siya namang nagbibigay ng hanap buhay sa mga kababayan natin doon na siya ang pangunahin nilang pinagkakakitaan. Subalit ngayon po, sapagkat isinara na ang nasabing gate ng Balanacan Port, ay kapansin-pansin ang katahimikan at kawalang sigla sa nasabing lugar. Walang laman ang mga kainan, wala na ang mga nagtitinda ng kakanin at pasalubong, at wala na rin ang mga nagtatakbuhang kargador sa tuwing may dumarating na barko at mga sasakyang may lulang pasahero. Sa akin pong pagtatanong ay nakakuha ang inyong lingkod ng CP ng MAPA na nagtataglay ng panibagong operasyon ng port, partikular ang pagbabago ng port gate at daloy ng mga sakyan mula sa bagong gate nito na sadyang napakalayo sa dating gate ng Balanacan Port. Permanente na rin pong isinara ang lumang gate kung kahit walang access ang mga pasahero sa dating mga kainan at tindahan. Hindi na rin agarang makapasok ang mga tindero at tindera na mga kakanin. At hindi pa rin nakapasok ang mga porter kung hindi pa ikot sa napakalayong panibagong gate. Kagalang-galang na tagapangulo at mga kasamang bukal, bilang po ako ang punong barangay ng Balanacan at kinatawan ng lahat ng mga barangay sa kapulungan ito, minarapat ko pong iparating ang kalagayang ito ng ating mga kababayan upang maitukoy sa nararapat na komite at upang matingnan kung mayroon pang magagawa ang pamahalaang panlalawigan upang matugunan ang kanilang kinaharap na predikamento. Naniniwala po ang representasyong ito na mayroong mga mekanismo upang hindi tuluyang mawala ng hanap buhay ang ating mga kababayan sa Balanacan at ito ay sa pamamagitan ng pamahalaang panlalawigan. Hiniling ko po ang agarang aksyon sa problema ito sapagkat sa bawat araw na dumadaan na walang hanap buhay at pagkakakitaan, ang mga kababayan natin dito ay malaking dagok ito sa kanilang pamilya. Maraming salamat po. Galang-galang, Baldomero Olimpiada.
Maraming salamat sa kagalang-galang na kinatawan ng Liga ng mga Barangay. Meron po bang paglilinaw o katanungan na nais iparating ang mga miyembro ng kapulungang ito? Kagalang-galang Mangkukang.
Maraming salamat po.
Yan po ba ay katanungan o dagdag na impormasyon?
Ito po ay dagdag na impormasyon, Madam Chair. Ito pong ating dating paradahan ng mga sasakyan na dating main gate ng Balanacan Port ay batid po natin na ito ay matagal na ring nirereklamo at problema ang pagparke ng mga pampasaherong sasakyan maging ang pribado sapagkat ito nga ay di umano ay pag-aari ng isang pribado at naniningil po ng parking ang may-ari ng lugar na yon sa lahat ng mga sasakyang nagpa-park sa lugar na yon. At yan po ang isang napakalaking problema na inihahain ng ating ng ating transport group. Ngayon po ay sa ating programa ng ating pamahalaan sa pamamagitan ng ating congressman at ng PPA, Philippine Port Authority, kung saan ay napalaki at napaganda at nagkaroon ng bagong daan ng ating pong port at doon papasok ang ating mga sasakyan kung saan kukuha, pipick up ng mga pasahero, maghahatid at sasakay palabas ng ating papunta sa mga kabayanan. At malaking tulong po ito sa ating sa transport group at hindi na sila magbabayad na napakamahal doon sa parking. Ngayon po ang problema, Madam Chair, ay itong mga ating mga nagninegosyo, maliit nating mga kababayan kung saan itong mga porter, itong mga nagbebenta ng mga kakanin, tubig, kung ano na pinagkukunan ng kabuhayan ng ating maliit na mga kababayan doon sa pier sa Balanacan. Kung kaya't atin pong sinusuportahan ang pribilehiyong pananalita ng ating kasamahan mula ang gentleman from Mugbog, Bukal Balimpiada na pag-aralan ng PPA upang sa gayon ay nasagot na yung problema ng transport group. Ngayon naman po ay pag-aralan kung paano pa rin ma-maintain at mabibigyan ng pagkakataon, oportunidad ng ating maliit na mga mamamayan na makapagnegosyo para po sa kanilang kabuhayan, Madam Chair. At pwede po dito buksan lang yung maliit na gate, service gate, yung dating gate na yon, yung dating gate ng main gate. Tatatakan sila pagkakain palabas. Pwedeng dumaan ang mga pasahero kung gustong kumain papunta sa restaurant. Doon na po dahil. Kasi iikot pa doon sa bayanan, doon sa may tumbok na pabundok. ay napakalayo po nga kung iikot pa yung mga pasahero para kumain lang doon sa restaurant, Madam Chair. Siguro po ay sinarado, totally sarado. Kung kaya sinusuportahan po ng representasyong ito ang pribilehiyong panalita at kung maaari po ito'y pag-usapan dito upang mapatawag din po natin ang PPA para po sa problemang ito, Madam Chair. Kawawa po ang ating mga maliit na mga kababayan nating maliit na umaasa lang sa konting kita. Na doon direktang kumukuha ng kanilang pangkabuhayan. Maraming pong salamat, Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat. May dagdag pong impormasyon o reaksyon, kagalang-galang limpiyada.
Ako lang ho, mahingi muna ng pasensya sa aking cellphone na hindi ko pala napatay. I'm very sorry, nawala tuloy ako. Actually, ma'am, my main problem here is yung support for everyday living of my people. Yung pong mga tao, ramdam na agad nila, 3 days pa lang. So, I think, kung pwede po maihingi natin po ng kahit na kaunting tulong, especially sa District 1, na mabigyan namin ng tulong na pang-ayuda man lang. Kasi may nag-offer na sa akin, yung aming kapitbahay, kung pwede mabigyan ng mga itlog, parang ganun. So, I think kasi sa 2 days time lang, ma'am, ay mabigat sa kanila. Lalo na po yung mga taong from hand to mouth. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat po. So, sila yung mga regular na umaasa dun po sa konting livelihood na ngayon ay hindi nila maisagawa dahil po sa ilang pagbabago. So, yes, Honorable Rihano.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Siguro po medyo ilang linggo na yan, ilang araw na yan, Kapitan, na gano'n ang Okay. Siguro naman pong alam din naman ng taga-PPA kasi nasa kanila ang ating port, ay siguro po sila gumagawa rin. Parang kung saan nabagasan siguro na namumuno pala ang sila, nagpapasimula pala ang sila. Kasi yung po naman ay di baga mayroon mga station doon yung waiting, yung mga waiting area, ay meron naman, yun naman ay napapagtindahan din ng mga siguro the best ay ang aking suggestion ay maging bisita natin o panauhin natin ang taga-PPA para po maliwanagan natin as soon as possible. Yun lang po kasi nasa kanila pong pamamahala ang fort. At ang atin naman po doon, kaya naman sila ay ating pinatatawag ay regarding the economic situation ng ating mga taga-Balanacan. So at this time, I am requesting the what committee will be responsible for this at ipatawag natin ang PPA.
Maraming salamat. Meron pa po bang, isa sa rekomendasyon ay ang ating maimbitahan ang representante mula sa PPA, preferably the port manager, Sir Sherwin Reyes. Yes, Honorable Office Mercado.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. Gusto ko lang pong malaman kung hindi nagkaroon ng consultation po ang PPA, mga business owners, tsaka yung mga drivers po nung habang inagawa yan para yung time na nagamit na po yung kalsada is nagawa na po ng paraan, hindi yung ngayon pa lang tayo naghahanap ng solution kung kailan sarado na po yung gate. Thank you.
Madam Chair, ako kasi nagsimba sa Baclaran that day. Short notice na pinatawagan.
Kailan ka po nagsimba?
Sa Baclaran po, Mercury,
Okay.
mula sa Wednesday.
Isa pong ako po'y tuwang-tuwa at kayo po'y nakapagsimba sa Baclaran.
Totoo po yan.
Okay po.
Ngayon ay short notice yung bigay sa akin pero nakapagpadala po ako ng representative. Pero yun po, naging usap agad tapos ay biglaan na 23, sarado na agad.
In-implement po agad.
Opo.
Pero nung ginagawa pa lang po yung gate, yung pagbabago na gagawin, hindi po na-konsulta ang barangay nun?
Actually po hindi. Hindi man ako na-consulta noong time na yun.
Kasi may malaking implikasyon nga sa mga ordinaryong mamamayan ng Pierre.
Oo.
Doon,
Kung pwede po ay isama natin dito kung ipo-forward natin sa proper committee, pwede po maisama ang social services for immediate action. Para
Ang ano po?
yung pong pangkabuhayan, yung sustain,
Okay.
masustain man lang na mabigyan sila
Na
ng-
maimbitahan
Oo.
ang representante mula sa Provincial Social
Actually
Services
po,
Office.
Madam Chair, in fairness to PPA, kinausap na po nila magtitinda at pinagpo-form sila ng cooperatives. Tapos bibigyan naman sila ng lugar, pag-usapan nila per square meter, I think, or not per square foot. So, meron po silang mapapag-usap.
May
May plano
plano,
naman po.
oo.
So, I think kailangan lang po yung mabilisan ng sitwasyon kasi padating po yung ating passenger season.
Okay po.
Opo. Thank
So
you.
meron po silang long-term plan. Ang dilemma natin ngayon ay yung emergency response dun sa impact sa in-implement recently. Okay po. Meron pa po bang katanungan? Maraming salamat. Yes, Honorable Leva.
Madam Presiding Officer, sa ngayon po ba ay totally na hindi nakakapasok ng barko yung mga magtitinda ng bibingka and suman? Kahit na doon sila dumaan sa bagong gate?
Yun po ay totally wala pong nagtitinda sa loob ng
Barko.
Ng port. Sa loob ng port.
Kundi yun po ang dilema, may dalawang pinapayagan na magtitinda. Kaya nagkakameron ng reaction ang iba pong sektor. Pero maganda na po maganda ang pangyayari when it comes to peace and order, maayos na maayos po. So, yun lang hong pangkabuhayan.
Okay.
Kung sakali po Madam Presiding Officer na magpapatawag ng committee, ng committee hearing, public hearing ang committee kung saan itututukoy, mas mainam po ba na ibitahan din natin ang mga vendors sa tingin po ng ating sponsor para makuha din natin ang tinig nila?
Kagalang-galang Limpiada.
Kung sa akin po ay talagang dapat maimbitahan. Pero ako for sure, magiging emotional. Kasi kung ako nga kapitan, nagiging emotional na ako.
Rest assured that we will do this action with diplomacy, recognizing each other's jurisdiction and authority. At the same time, tayo naman ay representante din ng ng ating mga kababayan, kaya kailangan din talagang magparating sa kanila kung ano ang nakikita nating dapat gawin. Maganda na rin siguro, so ang atin hong gagawin ay ayon sa kahilingan, i-refer natin ang subject ng privilege speech ni Kagalang-Galang Limpiada sa tamang komite. Anong komite ng Barangay Affairs or Committee ng Trade and Industry? Barangay Affairs? Gusto nyo po ay Committee of the Whole led by the Committee on Trade and Industry? Kasi pag nag-Committee of the Whole po tayo, ay tayong lahat po ay expected to attend. So okay po ba sa inyo yun, or we will just leave it to the Joint Committee of Trade and Industry and Barangay Affairs? Ano po ang mungkahi ng Kagalang-Galang Red followed by Kagalang-Galang Lim?
Sana po ay a committee of the whole ang meeting natin dahil para makuha na po natin ang suggestion ng bawat isa.
Okay, Kagalang-Galang Lim, salamat po. Kagalang-Galang Red. Nire-recognize natin si Kagalang-Galang Lim. Medyo kanina pa siya. At saka si Kagalang-Galang Rosales. Kagalang-Galang Caballes. So ito po ay i-refer natin sa meeting ng Committee of the Whole to be chaired by to be led by the Committee on Trade and Industry with the Barangay Affairs. So our Committee of the Whole meeting will be at 9 o'clock on Tuesday. So entrusting our Secretariat to facilitate sending of proper communication to all concerned. Salamat, Kagalang-Galang Limpiada, for this timely privilege speech and for representing your constituency in Balanacan. Thank you.
Madam Presiding Officer, that closes our privilege hour. We don't have any question hour. Madam Presiding Officer, we are now on the committee reports. And may this representation be recognized for a committee report of the Committee on Human Resource, Labor, and Employment.
Proceed, Honorable Eva.
Madam Presiding Officer, this has something to do with the request of the Governor for enactment of a resolution providing appropriation for the grant of monetization, leave credit, and step increment to all qualified officials and employees of the provincial government. And this, the Committee on Human Resource, Labor, and Employment would like to attest that this is not the first time that this request was being asked within the calendar year. As a matter of fact, this is the second of the request for monetization. One was for the previous request was for the 15-day monetization, and this request is for another 15 days. And also, this request also includes the granting of step increment to the qualified officials, employees, including us, Madam Presiding Officer. The Committee on Human Resource, Labor, and Employment favorably endorsed the said request of the Governor, and it will render propose a resolution in the business for the portion of today's session. Moving for the adoption of this committee report.
Is there any objection to the adoption of the committee report as rendered by the reporting committee chair? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report as rendered is now adopted. My apology to the chairperson of the Committee on Appropriation. It also requires appropriation pala. Akala ko it is an approval for leave credit. So, maybe hear from the chairperson of the Committee on Appropriation. My apology.
Madam Presiding Officer, this representation concurs with whatever the recommendation of the lead committee, which is the Committee on Human Resource.
Thank you. So the Committee on Appropriation most likely is also recommending the same. Thank you, Honorable Caballes. So the committee report is rendered is now adopted.
Next committee report is the Committee on Education, Culture, and the Arts.
Recognizing the chairperson of the Committee on Education, on behalf of the Joint Committee, with regard to the subject matter, with regard to the proposed resolution of commendations. Yes, Honorable Red is recognized.
Madam Chair, I formally move for the adoption of the committee report accompanying resolution transferred to the business of the day. I so move, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Red. So ano ang recommendation po ng committee ninyo is, can the gentleman from Santa Cruz again reiterate kung ano po ang proposed resolution?
Madam Chair, I move for the adoption of the resolution number 2023-425, Madam Chair, and the accompanying resolution be transferred to business of the day.
So that is the committee report of the chair of the Committee on Education, favorably endorsing the approval of a proposed resolution as read or as reiterated by Honorable Red. Is there any objection to the committee report rendered by Honorable Red, endorsing the approval of the proposed resolution number 2023-426? Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report as rendered is now adopted.
Next is the Committee on Education again.
Yes,
425.
Honorable Red.
The Committee on Education will render a committee report, Madam Chair.
Opo, and ano po ang recommendation,
And
Honorable Red?
the Committee on Education recommend for the approval, adoption of the committee report accompanying resolution transferred to business of the day, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Red. So, the Committee on Education, chaired by Honorable Red, is moving for the adoption of a committee report that favorably recommends the approval of proposed resolution, the number 2023-425. Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report as rendered is now adopted with the corresponding resolution to be included in the business for the day.
Madam Chair.
Yes, our youth representatives, Honorable Buchi Rosales.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And the Committee of the Youth and Sports po will render a committee report with regards proposed resolution number 2023-426. Resolution congratulating Miss Brielle Salazar na lang from Gasan, Marinduque for being crowned as Miss Preteens Stellar Universe 2023 in the recently concluded Stellar Pageant 2023 held at Philippine Navy Officers Club in Taguig City. Madam Chair, this representation move for the adoption of the committee report, Madam Chair.
The reporting committee chair, Honorable Rosales, move for the adoption of the committee report favorably endorsing the approval of resolution number 2023-426. Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report as rendered is now adopted. Yes, Honorable Rosales.
And the accompanying resolution, Madam Chair, will be moved to
And likewise,
business for the day.
the accompanying resolution being endorsed be included in the business for the day. Thank you, Honorable Rosales.
Thank you, Madam.
We now go to resolution number 2023-427 to be rendered by the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
Yes, Honorable Lim is recognized.
Madam Chair, with the indulgence of the body, I move that the request of PLDT, the request for PLDT to reopen a business office in the province of Marinduque be adopted, Madam Chair.
Is still in the committee report.
Yes, Madam Chair.
So that is the recommendation of the committee, Honorable Lim. So with the favorable recommendation of the committee, Honorable, to adopt the resolution addressed to PLDT, is there any objection to the adoption of the committee report that will favorably recommend that proposed resolution? Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report as rendered favorably endorsing the adoption of the said resolution to PLDT is now adopted.
Moving further, Madam Chair, that the proposed resolution as an offshoot of the committee report be included in the business of the day, Madam Chair. I so move.
And likewise for the resolution, subject of the favorable endorsement in the committee report be included in the business for the day.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Lim.
We now go to the resolution number 2023-428 to be rendered by the Committee on Appropriation.
Honorable Caballes is recognized.
Madam Presiding Officer, this representation as the chairperson of the Committee on Appropriations recommends the adoption of a resolution increasing by 100,000 the financial assistance to the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of the Philippines and Red Cross.
And do you want to formally move for the adoption of the report?
Yes, Madam Presiding
Okay.
Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Caballes. There is a motion by Honorable Caballes for the adoption of the committee report favorably endorsing the approval of a resolution providing additional 100,000 pesos financial assistance to BSP, GSP, and Philippine Red Cross. Any objection to the committee report, to the adoption of the committee report as rendered? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report as rendered. And would the reporting committee chair recommend also that it be included in the business for the day?
Yes po, Madam Chair, that the resolution forming as an offshoot of the said committee report be transferred to business for the day.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Honorable Caballes. The proposed resolution will be included in the business for the day.
The next item is Proposed Resolution 2023-429 to be rendered by the Committee on Education.
Honorable Red is recognized.
Madam Presiding Officer, with the indulgence of the members of the Committee on Education, this representation will render a committee report in today's session.
Proceed, Honorable Red.
Madam Chair, I formally move for the adoption of the committee report and the accompanying resolution be transferred to the business of the day, Madam Chair.
What is the recommendation of the committee? So the Committee on Education, chaired by Honorable Red, is rendering a committee report, and he's moving for the adoption of a committee report favorably endorsing the approval of a resolution of congratulations to Justin
Lane.
Liasos.
Yasos.
Okay, the winner of the Awit Kundiman. And any objection to that motion to adopt the resolution of commendation and congratulation? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The committee report favorably endorsing the adoption of a resolution commending and congratulating Mr. Liasos is now adopted.
We now go to the committee report of the Committee on the Whole, led by the Committee on Health and Nutrition, regarding the revised manual of procedure and the operationalization of the Health Promotion Framework 2030 of the province of Marinduque.
Before we proceed, the presiding officer would like to request the indulgence of the body. I will request myself to be excused in consideration of the request of the governor to represent him in the activity in the Marinduque State College, capping and pinning sa nursing. And may I relinquish the chair to Honorable Ismael Lim to act as the interim presiding officer.
Yes, Mr. Majority Floor Leader, please proceed.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I ask that we recognize the chairperson of the Committee on Appropriation for Committee Report number 259-2023.
Honorable Caballes is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, this representation in behalf of the Committee on Appropriations shall now render its committee report regarding the letter from Mr. Jose Rino P. Labay, OIC of Provincial Tourism and Cultural Office, requesting for the adoption of a resolution providing appropriation in the amount of 1.5 million pesos for the procurement of lights, decorations, and ornaments for Christmas 2023. The findings: original request of the PTCO amounting to 2 million dated July 6, 2023 for the same purpose was returned to the originating office since the activity design was not submitted and the activity or project report was not among those included in the CY 2023 AIP of the province of Marinduque. Even if the necessary appropriation is provided, the activity will not be implemented sans inclusion in the AIP. Hence, supplemental AIP, which was approved by virtue of SP Resolution number 732 series of 2023. Number 2, materials such as lights, decors, and ornaments used in the previous year's Christmas celebration were already considered and secured. Hence, a reduction of the amount being requested from 2 million to 1.5 million pesos. Recommendation: based on the foregoing, the committee hereby recommends the adoption of a resolution appropriating the amount of 1.5 million pesos under the Provincial Tourism and Cultural Office, or PTCO, intended for the procurement of lights, decorations, and ornaments for Christmas 2023. As for item number 2, concerning appropriation ordinance number 3, series of 2023, the Committee on Appropriation hereby recommends adoption of a resolution approving appropriations ordinance number 3, series of 2023 of the Municipality of Santa Cruz as valid and within the power of the Sangguniang Bayan to enact. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of the said committee report.
It has been moved by Honorable Caballes that the committee report, Committee on Appropriations, Committee Report number 259-2023, regarding the request of Mr. Jose Rino Labay, OIC Provincial Tourism and Cultural Office, for appropriation amounting to 1,500,000 for the procurement of lights, decorations, and ornaments for Christmas 2023 be adopted. Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I further move that the resolutions forming as an offshoot of this committee report be transferred to business for the day.
It has been moved by Honorable Caballes that the offshoot, the recommended resolution be transferred to business of the day. Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried.
Thank you po, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Madam Presiding Officer, may I ask that we recognize the chairperson of the Committee on the Health and Nutrition for the committee report of the Committee of the Whole, led by the Committee on Health and Nutrition.
Honorable Office Mercado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Committee Report Number 258-2023, Committee of the Whole, Committee on Health and Nutrition as the leading committee. Subject, the revised manual of procedure on the operationalization of the Health Promotion Framework 2030 of the Province of Marinduque. The reporting committee unto which was referred the above-mentioned subject matter is now ready to submit its finding and recommendations to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan NBank that were adduced from the hearing conducted on October 23, 2023 with Dr. Gerardo Caballes, Provincial Health Officer, Ms. Jenny Cabrera, and Engineer Marvin Laylay of PHO as resource persons. Chronology. Number 1. Calendared on the 43rd regular session of the SP held on June 23, 2023 was the letter from Governor Presbiterio J. Velasco Jr. endorsing to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan for the adoption of a resolution approving the Health Promotion Framework Strategy HPFS 2030 in the province-wide health system of Marinduque, which was referred to the Committee on Health and Nutrition. 2. A committee hearing was held on July 19, 2023 with some invitees from the health sector as resources persons. Hence, a committee report was rendered on the 48th regular session of the SP with a favorable recommendation to adopt a resolution adopting the Health Promotion Framework Strategy 2030 in the province-wide health system of Marinduque. Number 3. During the rendering of the committee report, a question arose as to whether herbal and alternative medicines can be added to the 7 priority areas of the HPFS, wherein its utilization has become a tradition in the province, especially those who do not have access to nearest health facilities. 4. On that case, the SPN Bank, through the presiding officer, finds it necessary to reconsider the recommendation of the committee and again refer the subject matter to the Committee of the Whole, led by the Committee on Health and Nutrition, so that it can be better studied, and to schedule another committee hearing with the representatives from the different concerned agencies and the members of the SB's component municipalities as invitees to discuss with them about the above-mentioned concern. 5. During the committee hearing held on August 7, 2023, the committee found that the herbal medicine have its own unique disease prevention. Therefore, adding it to the 7 priority areas of the HPFS can be done if deemed necessary. Hence, the favorable recommendation to adopt a resolution providing for the Health Promotion Framework Strategy HPFS 2030 for the province-wide health system of Marinduque, Committee Report Number 22-2023, with the inclusion of the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine as the 8th priority action area of the HPFS 2030. 6. Another recommendation of the committee under the above-mentioned committee report is for the PHO to provide the description and details of the said additional priority action area. Hence, the revised manual of procedure and the operationalization of the Health Promotion Framework 2030 of the province of Marinduque. Findings. Number 1. Through the initiative of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan or SP, with the confirmation from the Provincial Health Office, the 7 priority areas of HPFS 2030 of the DOH shall include adopt another priority program called the Promotion and Informed Use of Traditional Medicine, making the 7+1 priority action areas of the Health Promotion Framework Strategy HPFS 2030. 2. Promotion and informed use of traditional medicine refers to the promotion of standard use of traditional medicine in communities to improve the quality and delivery of health care services to the Filipino people through the development of additional and alternative health care. 3. The LGU shall implement the said priority area through the conduct of orientation seminars on traditional and alternative healthcare and herbal preparations, including capability building trainings on basic acupuncture for allied health, acupressure for health workers, and widespread information dissemination of a standard manual from traditional medicine. 4. Through the recommendation from the resource persons, the committee found that there is a need to enact an ordinance that will provide for traditional health champions that will strengthen the implementation of the 8th priority program of HPFS 2030 in the province of Marinduque. Recommendations. Based on the foregoing, the committee hereby recommends the following. 1. To pass a resolution adopting the Health Promotion Framework Strategy 2030 and the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine in the province-wide health system of Marinduque with an additional whereas clause stating that the additional priority area name promotion and informed use of traditional medicine was included, adopted through the initiative of the SP with the confirmation of the PHO which resulted the 7+1 priority action areas of the Health Promotion Framework Strategy HPFS 2030. And number 2, that the proposed ordinance strengthening the implementation of the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine by providing for traditional health champions in the province of Marinduque be approved for first reading. Respectfully submitted, Vice Governor, Chairman Committee of the Bohol, Honorable Vice Governor Adeline Angeles, Chairman Committee on Health, yours truly, Vice Chairman Committee on Health, Bucal Mercedes Arejano, members, Committee on Health, Bucal Marchilius Picaballes, Bucal Arroyo J. Leva III, and Bucal Antonio L. Mangkukang III. Other members of the Committee of the Whole, Bucal Mel Gabal R. Incabo, Bucal Danilo R. Red, Ismael D. Pilim, Bucal Jose Neri Mangol, Bucal Baldomero Limpiaga, and Bucal Lorin R. Rosales.
Thank you, Honorable Office. So what is the pleasure of the committee chairwoman?
I move for the adoption of a resolution of the committee report number 258-2023.
It has been moved by Honorable Office that the committee report number 258-2023, Committee of the Whole, Committee on Health and Nutrition as the lead committee, be adopted. Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried.
I also would like to move for the accompanying resolution to be adopted, a resolution adopting the Health Promotion Framework Strategy 2030 and the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine in the province-wide health system of Marinduque. I so move, Mr. Presiding
Moving
Officer.
further, that a committee, the accompanying resolution, to pass a resolution adopting the Health Promotion Framework Strategy 2030 and the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine in the province-wide health system of Marinduque be included in the business of the day. Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried.
I also would like to move that the proposed ordinance strengthening the implementation of the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine by providing for traditional health champions in the province of Marinduque be approved for first reading.
And moving further, that the proposed ordinance strengthening the implementation of the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine by providing for traditional health champions in the province of Marinduque be approved for first reading, be included in the business of the day. Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried. Thank you, Honorable Office Mercado.
Moving further, Mr. Presiding Officer, that the ordinance be referred to the proper committee.
Yes. The proposed ordinance is referred to the Committee on Health.
With the Committee on Health as the lead committee.
With the Committee on Health as the lead committee. Proceed, Mr. Floor Leader.
Thank you very much. That closes our committee reports. We now go to the business for the day as we don't have any unfinished business. First item in the business for the day is the accompanying resolution of the Committee on Human Resource, Labor and Employment, and may this representation be recognized.
Honorable Lev is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I move for the adoption of a resolution providing appropriation for the grant of monetization leave credits and step increment to all qualified officials and employees of the provincial government of Marinduque. I so move.
It has been moved by Honorable Leva that we pass a resolution providing appropriation for the grant of monetization of leave credits and the step increment of all qualified officials and employees of the provincial government of Marinduque. Seconded by Honorable Rejano, Honorable Manggol. Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried.
Next item is the proposed resolution number 2023-424. May the chairperson of the Committee on Education be recognized.
The Chairman Committee on Education is recognized. Honorable Red.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of a resolution number 2023-424 entitled Resolution Congratulating and Commending the Marinduque Team, composed of teachers from the Marinduque National High School who won first place in both the cultural presentation competition and hymn making contest in the Regional Cooperative Month Convention held on October 18, 2023 at Calapan City, Oriental, Mindoro. I so move, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved by Honorable Red that we pass a resolution congratulating and commending the Marinduque team composed of teachers from the Marinduque National High School, MNHS, who won first place in both the cultural presentation competition and the hymn making contest in the Regional Cooperative Month Convention held on October 18, 2023 at Calapan City, Oriental, Mindoro, seconded by Honorable Rejano, Honorable Leva. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
We now go to the proposed resolution number 2023-425, again by the Committee on Education.
Honorable Red, you are recognized.
Again, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of a resolution number 2023-425 entitled Resolution Congratulating and Commending the Marinduque Teachers who won in the 2023 Mimaropa Regional Competition on the storybook writing competition held on October 16 to 18, 2023 and expressing the provincial government of Marinduque gratitude for their continuous effort and dedication and the uplifting the quality of education in the province. I so move, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved by Honorable Red that we pass a resolution number 2023-425, a resolution congratulating and commending the Marinduque teachers who won in the 2023 Mimaropa Regional Competition on storybook writing competition held on October 16 to 18, 2023, and expressing the provincial government of Marinduque's gratitude for their continuous support and effort and dedication in the uplifting of quality education in the province. Seconded by Honorable Bucci, Honorable Rejano, Honorable Encabo. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried. Honorable Leva, please proceed.
Next item is the proposed resolution number 2023-426 to be sponsored by the Committee on Youth and Sports.
Honorable Rosales, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval of proposed resolution number 2023-426, resolution congratulating Miss Brielle Salazar from Gasan Marinduque for being crowned as Miss Preteens Stellar Universe 2023 in the recently concluded Stellar Pageant 2023 held at Philippine Navy Officers Club in Taguig City, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved by Honorable Rosales that we pass a proposed resolution number 2023-426, resolution congratulating Miss Brielle Kigdi Salazar from Gasan, Marinduque for being crowned as Miss Preteen Stellar Universe 2023 in the recently concluded Stellar Pageants 2023 held at Philippine Navy Officers Club in Taguig City, seconded by Honorable Rejano and Honorable Caballes. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may this representation be recognized?
Yes, Honorable Leva, you are recognized.
For the adoption of a resolution in behalf of the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
Please proceed, Honorable Leva.
May I move for the adoption of a resolution strongly requesting PLDT to reopen a business office in the province of Marinduque authored by Honorable Mark Julius P. Caballes.
It has been moved by Honorable Leva that we pass a resolution, proposed resolution number 2023-427. Resolution is strongly requesting PLDT to reopen a business office in the province of Marinduque, authored by Honorable Mark Julius P. Caballes, seconded by Honorable Limpiada. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
Again, may I ask to recognize the chairperson of the Committee on Education for the adoption of a resolution with regards to Mr. Liasus.
Honorable Red, you are recognized.
I move for the approval of a resolution congratulating, commending Mr. Justin Lay Lasos as champion sa larangan ng pag-awit ng kundiman who won in the 7th Strasok Culture and Arts Festival 2023 held in OMSAC, San Jose, Occidental Mindoro. I so move, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved by Honorable Red that we pass a resolution commending and congratulating Mr. Justin Liasos who won in the awit ng Kundiman held at Mindoro, and so moved by Honorable Red, seconded by Honorable Limpiada and Honorable Rosales. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
Again, Mr. Presiding Officer, may I ask to recognize the chairperson of the Committee on Appropriation for the sponsorship of a resolution.
Honorable Caballes is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of a resolution increasing by 100,000 the financial assistance to Boy Scouts of the Philippines, Girl Scouts of the Philippines, and the Philippine Red Cross.
It has been moved by Honorable Caballes that we pass a resolution increasing by 100,000 the financial assistance for Boy Scouts of the Philippines, Girl Scouts of the Philippines, and the Philippine Red Cross, seconded by Honorable Limpiada, Honorable Rejano, and Honorable Incabo. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
We now go to the accompanying resolution of the committee report of the Committee of the Whole, led by the Committee on Health and Nutrition.
Honorable Office Mercado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I move for the adoption of for the approval of a resolution adopting the Health Promotion Framework Strategy 2030 and the promotion and informed use of traditional medicine in the province-wide health system of Marinduque. I so move, Mr. Presiding Officer.
It has been moved by Honorable Caballes, Office Mercado, that it has been moved by Honorable Office Mercado that we pass a resolution
Good luck sa iyo,
adopting the Health Promotion Framework Strategy 2030 and the promotion of and the informed use of traditional medicine in the province-wide health system of Marinduque, with an additional whereas clause stating that the additional priority area named promotion and informed use of traditional medicine was adopted through the initiative of the SP with the confirmation of the PHO, which resulted the 7+1 priority action areas of the Health Promotion Framework Strategy, HPFS 2030, seconded by Honorable Manggol, Honorable Leva, Honorable Rejano. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I ask to recognize the chairperson of the Committee on Appropriation for its adoption of a resolution accompanying its committee report.
Honorable Caballes is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of a resolution approving the request for appropriation of the Provincial Tourism and Cultural Office in the amount of 1.5 million pesos for the procurement of lights, decorations, and ornaments for Christmas 2023.
It has been moved by Honorable Caballes that we pass a resolution for the appropriation of the amount of 1,500,000 pesos for the procurement of lights, decorations, and ornaments for Christmas 2023, amounting to 1.5 million, seconded by Honorable Mangkukang. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I further move for the adoption of a resolution declaring that appropriation ordinance number 3 series of 2023 of the municipality of Santa Cruz be declared as valid and within the power of the Sangguniang Bayan to enact.
It has been moved by Honorable Caballes that the proposed ordinance of the municipality of Santa Cruz be declared as valid and within the power of the Sangguniang Bayan to enact. Seconded by Honorable Rejano. There being no objection, motion is hereby carried.
Thank you po.
That closes our business for today. We don't have any unassigned business. We don't have any proposed ordinance and resolution for third and final reading.
It has been moved by Honorable Leva that the session be adjourned. Seconded by Honorable Manggol. There being no objection, session is hereby adjourned.